Action News starts right now.
Heart-pounding video as a suspected drunk driver narrowly misses hitting a Michigan State police trooper.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Wow, what it took for the police car to stop that other vehicle and take the driver to jail. Plus, a big win for the Wolverines, the Stars in the rivalry game against the Spartans. Plus, we're getting into the holiday spirit at the Anton Art Center in Mount Clemens. We're going to show you some of the artists. We'll meet them. They're creating one-of-a-kind gifts. It's some of the best way to give someone a gift this holiday season. Something homemade, handmade, handcrafted. Take a look here. Of course, a lot of celebrating in Ann Arbor, the big house, of course, after Michigan took on Michigan State and the Wolverines pulled off a big win to keep that Paul Bunyan trophy. Right. And maybe they're still thawing out after all of the tailgating and partying yesterday.
I'm freezing right now, and I'm not even outside. But yeah, it was a cold day yesterday. It's going to be a cold finish to the weekend. So for tailgaters for the Lions game, of course, taking on the Cowboys, kicked off at 1 p.m. It is going to be a cold one. Temperatures anywhere from the upper teens to low 20s right now. But the good news is at least we're squeezing in some morning sunshine before the clouds take over. It's 21 degrees in Ann Arbor, 20 Adrian, 22 degrees downtown. Winds are light, an east wind either 3 to about 6 miles per hour, so not a huge impact on our wind chills today, even a calm wind in several spots. But it feels like 19 in Hull, 17 in Pontiac, feels like 19 for our friends in Windsor right now. Advancing cloud cover is about it. That's what we're talking about, just more clouds in the forecast. Snow stays off to the north as we go through the day today, so it should be a good drive down to the game and, of course, home. Temperatures in the mid-30s today. We'll talk about a little mix here and there, even some rain in your 7-day.
All right, go Lions. We are looking forward to a big win against the Cowboys. Let's take a look outside right now. If you're headed out 75 and 12 Mile, this is what you can expect. Of course, we do have those single lane closures right here, but things seem to be moving along just fine if you're headed out. No crashes to report right now. Well, a suspected drunk driver is behind bars this morning after leading Michigan State Police on a wild chase, and they nearly hit one of their police cruisers. 7 Action News reporter Rudy Harper has more on this close call.
Hands on the steering wheel!
Officers' dashcam video shows the intense interaction.
Hands on the steering wheel now!
As multiple state troopers make an arrest of a fleeing driver. Listen to officers as they move in.
You out of your mind? No. You out of your mind? I didn't see ya.
The driver says she didn't see them. However, lights and sirens were engaged. MSP says a driver, a 37-year-old woman, just missed striking the rear of a trooper's patrol car at a high rate of speed. You can hear the fear in the trooper's voice.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Then the driver tries to get away again. MSP says officers were handling another crash on the Davison Freeway. The video shows troopers use a pit maneuver to paralyze the car. Then finally making the arrest.
You out of your mind?
In Southfield, I'm Rudy Harper, 7 Action News.
All right, Rudy, thank you so much. Glad that officer is okay. Another officer recovering at home this morning, released from the hospital after a traffic crash. It happened early Saturday morning in Roseville, and we're told a man from Frazier collided with the officer's patrol car at 13 Mile and Callahan. Now, police say the driver did not properly defrost the windows of their car. He was ticketed. Fortunately, he was not hurt. That officer is expected to return to full duty. And investigators are still trying to figure out just what caused this fire that forced the roof to collapse at the home at Grosse Pointe Shores. Now, we first told you about this yesterday morning as breaking news. Thankfully, everyone was able to get outside this home on Roslyn Street. Grosse Pointe Shores Department of Public Safety, if you live in this area, they want you to have a heads up that you might experience some discolored water because of the amount of water that they had to use to put those flames out. Well, listen to this. Unbelievable. A family from Michigan heartbroken after being robbed on a Make-A-Wish trip to Florida. The mom says someone stole her wallet right out of her purse while she and her son, who's wheelchair-bound, were out. She filed a police report there, and now Make-A-Wish Michigan is responding. They're saying, quote, wishes are meant to deliver a powerful dose of hope and healing to Wish families. We are working diligently to ensure they have everything they need to continue to enjoy their time together in Orlando. Well, Michigan Wolverines, they are still celebrating all of the fans today after that big win against Michigan State. The Spartans scored first, but Michigan pulled away in the second quarter. Michigan quarterback Shea Patterson threw 4 touchdown passes. The Wolverines won 44-10. They keep the Paul Bunyan Trophy. Justin Rosenbred Galley will have reaction from both teams. That's coming up in sports. Well, the newest member of the Mustang family makes its official world debut tonight. A lot of folks excited for this. Ford's all-new, all-electric SUV is called the Mustang Mach-E. It carries the iconic pony badge, and actor Idris Elba will help introduce the new sports utility vehicle during a big unveiling in Los Angeles. Ford's going to stream that on their social media platforms as well, beginning at 8:50 p.m. That's when reservations for the vehicle will open right after the reveal. The Mach-E will come in 5 different trims. Prices range from $44,000 to just under $61,000 for the GT model. Excited to see that. Well, a local nonprofit dedicated to teaching kids about the value of nature, sustainability, and healthy food, they need your help right now. The owner of the Clarkston Family Farm in the village of Clarkston says the roof of the charity's Hoop House greenhouse just couldn't take the weight of last week's snow. It collapsed. So they've started an online fundraiser. It's now underway to raise money for them to rebuild a bigger and a better structure.
We're going to have to fix it. We can't not have a greenhouse because we're now seeing over 6,000 kids a year.
Now, they do believe it will cost around $10,000 to build a new hoop house, which will be accessible for people with special needs. If you'd like to help in any way, you can always head to our website, WXYZ.com. Well, the mall at Partridge Creek in Clinton Township is hosting its annual tree lighting celebration today. The day-long event will kick off at 10 a.m., and they'll have a sensory-friendly tree lighting that will include magic, dance performances, and Santa. The other activities planned throughout the day include live music, a blood drive, face painting, and free donuts and cider. Jolly old St. Nick will light up the night during a second tree ceremony that sets for 6 p.m. Love that they're including everyone there. Now, speaking of the holiday season, if you're planning to start your shopping soon, you might want to head over to Mount Clemens today. That's where the Anton Art Center is hosting the annual holiday market. It's filled with items made by Michigan artists. We're thrilled right now because joining us from the holiday market to show off some of her creations is Denise Phillips Walker. Good morning, Denise. There's a lot happening there in Mount Clemens today. And tell me, what's the market all about?
Good morning, Anne-Marie. I'm going to demo making a lampwork glass bead if my equipment will cooperate with me. Sometimes the hardest part's getting started. Do you have any questions about what glasswork is like?
There are so many exciting things there. Glasswork, of course. What different items are you making? I know there's some jewelry that you've already made right there.
Right, there's some jewelry. There are 2 of my birds. These are something I enjoy doing. They're small sculptures. And I apologize, we're having issues. There we go. Now we got fire now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Show us what you're going to do with that thing.
Okay, this is not my regular torch. This is my demo torch. What we're going to do is we're going to make a small, simple lampwork glass bead so you get a concept of what we do as lampworkers. Lampwork, it's called lampwork because originally when this was done about 150 years ago, they used lamps, oil lamps, and foot-powered bellows for oxygen. That's why it got that name. Today we call it flame working or lamp working. The glass is from, majority of glass that we use is soft glass that comes from Italy. And what I'm doing now is I'm melting the glass onto my mandrel. The mandrel is a stainless steel T-rod, and that's how we get the hole in the bead. Glass melted at soft glass melts between 12 and 1400 degrees. It wants to be viscous. It wants to be round. And I like to say gravity is our friend. So we're going to do nothing hard today, just so you get an idea.
Denise, that is unbelievable. How long does it take in totality to make one item? Because we're seeing just one little bead being made there.
Well, this little bead, if I had my torch at home, and this is my torch at home, we can do a simple bead, and once you know what you're doing, you can do it 1 in 3 minutes. Oh, that's a bad dot. So we're just going to do a simple dot bead. The basic round bead is kind of a foundation for other sculpture out as a round shape, and the pieces are added on.
That is just
So what I'm
unbelievable.
doing now is I'm just simply...
Denise Phillips-Walker, thank you so much for that demonstration. It just shows all of the love and effort that goes into all of the arts there. The market at Anton Center in Mount Clemens is open today from noon to 4. It will be open through December 22nd. Those are the best gifts to give because, you know, there's so much time and effort put into that.
So much talent. It is amazing. All right, well, temperatures are cold this morning. Just step out the door, you'll know that. Mid-30s for highs by noon. It looks like we're going to hover in the 30s for a couple more days, but 40s are right around the corner.
And the wildfires continue to burn in Australia as hundreds of homes are destroyed. What's making conditions worse as rescuers are racing to save animals. Also, protests continuing in Hong Kong. How police are trying to remove demonstrators occupying a college campus now. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
Thanks for coming in on your day off.
No problem. What happened here?
Homicide and a brutal one.
They're back. We just have to find a place to hide. The Rookie, only tonight on ABC.
'Tis the season to mix things up in a Cadillac. Give your comfy couch a break. Take the fireplace with you. Leave the holiday party in the past. And have a not-so-silent night with 3 rows of friends. So go ahead. Get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on a 2019 Cadillac XT4 and XT5 when you finance through GM Financial.
Medicare enrollment time is here. Are you with the right Medicare plan? Plans change every year. Maybe you should too. HAP is here, helping you navigate your choices, delivering plans with more bang for your buck, making good health feel good, giving you plans with $0 monthly premiums, up to $400 annually for over-the-counter products such as aspirin or cough and cold medicine, vision, dental, and hearing coverage, gym membership, and 24/7 telehealth, so you can see a doctor anywhere with your computer, smartphone, or tablet, day or night. And HAP is right here in Michigan. Our Medicare specialists will help you find the right plan for your needs and budget. Call today to set up a no-cost, personalized consultation. We can meet you anywhere. And be sure to ask for your free HAP Medicare planning guide. Looking for more from your Medicare partner? See how HAP is here for you.
This is an amazing time in my life. We got married, new home, baby on the way. I needed my own sanctuary space. California Closets worked with us to give us everything we wanted. When I enter my closet, it's calm, it's organized, it's its own oasis. This closet is my dream closet. I'm Amy, and this is my life with California Closets.
Visit a showroom or schedule your free consultation today.
Protests continue in Hong Kong this morning, and a police officer is being treated after being hit in the leg by an arrow. Police used tear gas and water cannons to drive protesters back as they occupied a college campus. Now, some protesters scattered bricks and nails in order to slow down trucks, as they also blocked the access to one of the main tunnels that links Hong Kong Island to the rest of the city. Schools in Hong Kong have been closed since Tuesday because of safety concerns. And the raging wildfires burning across Australia are now being blamed for at least 4 deaths. More than 250 homes have been destroyed in the New South Wales fire so far, as authorities say the worsening conditions of the weather are only adding to the fire. The country's koala population has also been left particularly vulnerable by the brush fires. More than 24 of the animals were rescued and treated for burns and dehydration. Australia's annual fire season started earlier than usual this year after an unusually warm and dry winter. Let's get a check of our forecast now and give you a live look outside. We do have campus marshes. Of course, 'tis the season. That tree looks ready to go, of course. We will be lighting up the season, and you can watch our special on Friday. Hard to believe it's already here. It's at 7 o'clock right here on 7. And if you're on the go, you can watch it, of course, on WXYZ.com. Now, you got to get excited because once you look down and you see all of the lights, it's just beautiful. They have all the lights in all of the trees.
I know, and if we can keep maybe a little snow just for that, but we're going to see, I think, some melting going on with temperatures back into the 40s, wouldn't you know? Right in time for that, and then it rains the day before. So, okay, let's sort out all the details details.
So what?
Yeah, exactly. It's a cold finish to the weekend. We know that. Temperatures in the teens, the low 20s right now. And we'll see quick hits of a light mix, maybe a little drizzle tomorrow, some light snow on Tuesday in a couple of spots, but back into the 40s. So we are going to see some milder temperatures on the way. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Temperatures right now, though, not mild at all. 22 degrees, a north to northwest wind at 3. It feels like 22, which is nice because those winds are so light. So not a big impact with our wind chills as we go through our Sunday. 19 degrees in Howell, 17 in Pontiac. It is 19 in Windsor and 22 degrees at downtown. So the wind chill forecast looks much better than yesterday. At least our wind chills are closer to the freezing mark. I know it's still cold, but we were in the 20s with wind chills yesterday, 30s as we head through the afternoon. Watching some cloud cover coming in from the west. We can see how quickly it's advancing from Howell, Ann Arbor, already moving into Washtenaw County. It'll spread across the area. So we'll be back and forth with a mostly cloudy to occasionally partly sunny sky, but the overall trend is just to see more clouds. Look at all that snow moving through the upper peninsula out ahead of an approaching cold front. You get the combination of the snow, the clouds, and it actually keeps temperatures up. 38 degrees in Escanaba, it is 29 degrees Sault Ste. Marie, and we lost the cloud cover here, and we lost those temperatures too. But here comes that cold front. We'll be watching it for tomorrow. It looks like the best chance to see anything really substantial will be on the west side of the state. You can see that light mix trying to develop, maybe some drizzle around Saginaw overnight, early morning hours, a few spots getting that between drizzle, freezing drizzle. Of course, more of a concern if we do get some of that freezing in a couple of spots for the morning. The afternoon looks generally quiet, and Monday night as well. Now, Tuesday morning, forecast models are sensing, yeah, another shot of a mix, starting as light snow, changing over to a bit of a mix as temperatures warm on Tuesday, maybe even a shot of some light rain at times. So we're really starting to see a pretty tricky forecast as temperatures rise above freezing over the next couple days. So it'll be nice to get the thaw, but it makes things a little more complicated as far as what's going to be falling. 37 degrees for a high today, increasing clouds, mostly cloudy, a chance for a light mix, meaning drizzle, freezing drizzle by morning. Temperatures in the upper 20s tonight, not bad. And then closer to 40 Monday, Tuesday, into the 40s on Wednesday, and mid-40s on Thursday is about the mildest we're going to get over the next 7 days. And because it is going to be that mild, we're looking at rain shower possibilities for the end of the week.
All right, Holly, thank you so much. Well, of course, Michigan is still celebrating that big rivalry win over Michigan State. Justin Rose has more on the battle for the Paul Bunyan Trophy in your morning sports.
Good morning, everyone. Well, the home team had watched the visiting rivals celebrate on their home turf with the Paul Bunyan Trophy for the last 4 years. Teams had traded wins each of those seasons, but the Wolverines seemingly surging this year as the season starts to wrap up, while the Spartans, they're going the opposite way. The Wolverines yesterday were able to do something that years ago Spartan fans thought unthinkable: rout their rivals. The Spartans came out, and after the teams traded possessions, it was Michigan State who broke the scoreless tie with Brian Lewerke hitting Max Rosenthal for the first score of the game. But in the second quarter, the Wolverines responded. They rattled off 17 points before the half. Then, in the second half, they really poured it on. Shea Patterson broke a program record for best performance, passing yards, that is. He beat Tom Brady's record by 98 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day. It was a lopsided rout, 44-10 the final. Brad Galley caught up with a couple of the winners shortly after the Wolverines' second straight win in the series.
Whenever we talk about this game or this rivalry, I can stand tall and know that I went 2-0, and just couldn't be more proud of our guys, and just happy to be a part of it.
And you said you would have liked to maybe have played him a couple more times?
Yeah. I wish I had 2 more shots, 1 or 2 more shots at him. It's just fun. It's fun playing though.
What's the celebration like holding that Paul Bunyan Trophy?
Oh, it's amazing. You get to see them looking at us, and that's an amazing feeling when they heads down and our heads up, and we're walking around with the trophy, and everybody screaming our names. It's just amazing to see our teammates smile. It's just a great feeling.
Knowing the game plan coming into this game, did you expect a day like this was possible for you?
I think it was in warm-ups when I realized the way Shea was playing. He throwing the ball in warm-ups, the way he had just something special to him, and I knew not necessarily me, but just for the receivers in general, I was like, we're gonna have a day.
We're gonna enjoy this win, but in the back of our minds, we know we got one more big one to go. We got to go on the road to Indiana, but our eyes are still set on the last one.
And that last one, 2 weeks from yesterday, Ohio State comes to the Big House. Later today, Cowboys visiting the Lions. Highlights and reaction from that one later on tonight. Until then, enjoy your Sunday.
Ohio State, another big game, and of course, go Lions today as they take on Dallas. Thanks, Justin. Still ahead, we've got a great story for you. Meet a young girl who likes to read and saying she also wants to be a nurse. We're going to introduce you to Brianna in this week's Grant Me Hope Report. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
Hey, guys.
At 6:15, knowing your rental rights, displaced tenants told to pay rent after a devastating apartment fire. The fine print you should be looking for in your lease.
And then at 6:40, protecting your packages from porch pirates. The simple things you can do to make sure your deliveries aren't stolen this holiday season.
Important. Plus your overnight breaking news, weather, and traffic.
We'll see you Monday morning.
Alicia, Keenan, Kevin, and Anne-Marie. 7 Action News this morning.
Michigan's best contemporary is at Telegraph and 12 Mile. And now at Gorman Southfield, save up to 50% off. That's limited time savings of up to 50% off all contemporary at Gorman Southfield. Telegraph and 12 Mile.
Before you book, you'll want to see this.
Don't freeze here when you can chill in Florida. Ultra-low fares on Allegiant to Sarasota, Fort Lauderdale, and 3 more Florida cities.
Flint Bishop Airport. Not the only way to fly, just a better one.
Have you experienced basement leaks? Water is more than annoying. It can cause damage to your home and foundation. It starts at your roofline and can collect around your home, causing a mess in your basement or crawl space. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan. We are experts in managing water around your home. From gutters to waterproofing solutions, we have a full line of products to put an end to your water problems for good.
Call 877-TRY-MISH.
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
I love it. I got us a little something, too.
Yeah?
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
I like red.
GM employee program participants with a current eligible GM lease can get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 GMC Acadia SLE1 for $179 per month for 24 months. We are professional grade GMC.
There's more food shared on social media than we know what to do with. But still, 1 out of 8 people are unsure where their next meal will come from. This holiday season, for every food photo you post with the hashtag MeyerSimplyGive, Meyer will donate a meal to help feed a local family in need. Don't just share the photo, share the meal.
As an amputee, I take pride in putting amputees at ease. I understand what you are going through physically and mentally. When comfort counts, you can count on us. Call for an appointment today.
Save on 10 great brands at Gorman's. Take an extra 15% off already reduced sale prices on 10 of the best brands in furniture. Today's style leaders on sale for a very limited time, exclusively at Gorman's.
Well, children across Michigan are looking for loving parents. Here's Alicia Smith with this week's Grant Me Hope Report.
November is National Adoption Awareness Month, and right now, more than 300 children are available for adoption in Michigan, and one of them has been waiting since April of last year. She loves music, drawing, and reading. Here's Brianna.
Hi, I'm Brianna. I am 16 and in 10th grade. I'm supportive, I'm nice, and I'm not that talkative, but I am at the same time. And I'm very, very funny and a good singer. I really want to be a singer. Rihanna's my favorite artist. I like pop and hip hop, and I like Carrie Underwood a lot. I like math, reading, and history. I like reading a lot. I read a lot of books this year so far. I want to be a pediatric nurse. I feel like I can accomplish that because I'm so good in certain subjects. There's a possibility I might graduate early, so I need to start focusing more on college now. I like sketching, people, flowers, and that's about it. What makes me happy is being with my friends and just going on vacations. If I could go on a vacation anywhere, I would go to the Bahamas. Oh, I am in love with playing the piano and the flute. Those are my favorite instruments to play. I really, really want piano. Yeah, I want a family who getting piano lessons. Oh, yeah, I love to like organize. Like right now I'm working at a foster closet. So I love organizing and folding clothes and providing things for people. Adoption means to me like starting your life over with like somebody who is kind of like not related to you, but who can like relate to you. Like supportive and very caring. And let me accomplish like my goals I never had to accomplish now with my real family.
And if you'd like to learn more about adopting Brianna, please call the Michigan Adoption Resource Exchange. The number is 800-589-6273. You can always help by sharing these Grant Me Hope videos on social media. Just go to WXYZ.com/GrantMeHope to share Brianna's story. I'm Alicia Smith, 7 Action News.
In the next 30 minutes, we're following stories from Howell, Mount Clemens, and Dearborn. That's where the city's high school will be competing to help those in need, how you can take part in the battle against hunger. Plus, a girl from Michigan finally gets her photo taken after her school didn't allow her in front of the camera on picture day. What the school says was behind their decision. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
This season, a more thrilling journey is calling. Defy the laws of human nature at the Season of Audi sales event. Get exceptional offers now.
Get new floors during Empire Today's gigantic 75% off sale. That's carpet, laminate, and even hardwood 75% off. Empire makes getting beautiful new floors easy. See samples in your home, get a free estimate, and have your floors professionally installed. Update your floors with Empire and get 75% off carpet, laminate, and hardwood. Schedule now.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Wallside is closing out our 75th year with our biggest offer ever. Half off every window. Plus, an additional $75 off every window when you pay cash. Or 72 months, no interest, with no down payment. That's 6 years. When our 75th year ends, so does this sale. Half off every window, plus an extra $75 off, or 72 months, no interest, no down payment. Ends Tuesday, November 26th. Schedule today.
The Black Saturday sale is restocked and reloaded at Art Van Furniture and Mattress. Save with the lowest Black Friday prices. Plus, take up to an extra 30% off. Save with no interest for 50 months. Recliners, $198. Albany sofas, $398. Queen mattresses, $98. Plus, free TVs, free soundbars. Delivery by Thanksgiving, guaranteed. Black Saturday at Art Van Furniture and Mattress. Sunday, 11 to 9. Monday, 10 to 9.
6, 7, 8.
Big dreams start with small steps. But dedication can get you there. So just start small. Start saving. Easily set, track, and control your goals right from the Chase mobile app. Chase. Make more of what's yours.
An exhilarating escape is just within reach. Defy the laws of human nature at the Season of Audi sales event. Get exceptional offers now.
Taking action for you. 7 Action News starts right now.
Hey, good morning. We are so happy you're starting your day with us. This is a live look over downtown Detroit. The sun's up now. It's a gorgeous morning. It just looks cold, doesn't it? Of course, that's Ford Field, where the Dallas Cowboys are coming to get clobbered by our Detroit Lions today. It's going to be a good game. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. Clobbered. You like that?
I like that word, clobbered.
We've been clobbered by the cold lately.
Yeah. Oh, have we ever? We
had snow.
After we came off of a record week, so we had the record snow, the record cold. It's still cold this weekend, but we will get there into the 40s. Upper 40s is an average high, 48 now, and we're going to come close one day, the 7th day, and of course I'll have that ahead. But 17 degrees, that's a cold start this morning, and that's in Pontiac. It is 21 degrees right now in Ann Arbor, 20 Adrian. Now it's nice to see that sun shining so brightly this morning. We'll continue to see some sunshine, but overall it's just an increase in clouds that we're dealing with as we go through the day today, and that's because of a cold front back to the west already generating snow through Wisconsin and snow through the upper peninsula. Peninsula up toward Traverse City as well. We're not anticipating that. If we were to see anything, maybe a little drizzle or a snowflake, but that's about the best we're going to get as we go through the day today. A little bit of change, though, coming our way. Today's highs in the mid-30s. Now, that cold front has to make its way through. As it does tomorrow, we may see a little bit from that, and then a little more later in the week, too. I'll let you know if it's rain, snow, or maybe even a wintry mix coming up.
All right, we will be prepared, Hallie. Thank you so much. Now, new information as a White House staffer testifies Saturday as part of an impeachment investigation into the president. ABC's David Wright has yesterday's developments after Friday's full day of public and private testimony.
He's the first White House staffer to testify in the impeachment inquiry, Mark Sandy of the Office of Management and Budget. Democrats hope Sandy will shed light on the administration's decision to briefly withhold $400 million in military aid to Ukraine, allegedly as leverage to get Ukraine to investigate the president's political rivals. Friday night, David Holmes, an embassy staffer in Ukraine, testified for 6 hours behind closed doors. In his opening statement obtained by ABC News, Holmes said he overheard a phone call between the president and Ambassador Gordon Sondland, and that Sondland later told Holmes Trump didn't care about Ukraine. Quote, the president only cares about, quote, big stuff that benefits the president, like the Biden investigation. Earlier in the day, the former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine testified that she was the victim of a smear campaign spearheaded by the president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani.
I do not understand Mr. Giuliani's motives for attacking me.
While she was on the stand, President Trump lashed out, tweeting, everywhere Marie Yovanovitch went turned bad. She started off in Somalia. How'd that go?
I actually think that where I've served over the years, I and others have demonstrably made things better.
Republicans distanced themselves from the president's tweets, but repeatedly suggested her ouster is not an impeachable offense.
Nothing in that room today and nothing in that room earlier this week. Nothing rises to the level of impeachable offenses.
3 more days of public hearings are scheduled for next week. David Wright, ABC News, Washington.
And during Saturday's testimony on Capitol Hill, President Trump was getting a checkup. The president spent more than 2 hours at Walter Reed Hospital for an appointment that was not on his public schedule. According to the White House, the president was there for medical tests as part of an early yearly physical. The press secretary said the president had a free weekend and he's going to be busy into the new year, so he took the opportunity to begin part of his checkup routine. President Trump also spent time at the hospital to meet with the family of a soldier injured in Afghanistan. Well, recreational marijuana is expected to go on sale in Michigan on December 1st, which is earlier than expected. And that leaves the medical marijuana patients that are worrying about there not being enough drug to go around. An attorney that's been involved in the industry since voters approved recreational marijuana is sharing his concerns with 7 editorial director Chuck Stokes.
The one thing we're hearing from all our clients who are in the space is that there's just not enough product out there right now. They can't, stock their shelves because there's no, there's no flour out there for them. There's no kind of edibles out there. So by allowing kind of those facilities to take up to 50% of their inventory and transition it into the adult use system, it's just going to kind of exacerbate that problem that's out there right now. And it's going to be interesting to see how those two systems, how long they can last with just the product that's out there right now.
And you can see that entire interview on Spotlight on the News this morning at 10 right here on 7. Well, an 8-year-old girl from Michigan finally got the chance to shine in front of the camera. Take a look. Marion Scott of Jackson was not allowed to take her school photos last month because she had red braid hair extensions, which goes against the school's handbook rules. But on Friday, it was lights, camera, action after a photographer from Chicago who had heard what happened came to the rescue. Jermaine Horton drove hours to put on a professional photo shoot for the 3rd grader with her red hair.
It was fun. You got to pose and got to be yourself.
Confidence is a process, especially when you're rebuilding someone's confidence, especially a child, because they're so fragile. So we want to make sure that she feels not just great that day, but going forward, that it's ongoing, that she still feels that support.
Jermaine even brought Marion a new wardrobe for the photo shoot, and he let her keep it. Well, Dearborn's high schools will be battling it out to help those in need starting tomorrow. Dearborn, Edsel Ford, and Fordson high schools, they will all be part of the battle against hunger. They're competing to see who can collect the most non-perishable food items. It all helps people in the community. Now, you can donate items at the high schools, plus participating elementary and middle schools. The battle runs through Friday, and last year those schools collected nearly 12 tons of food. Great work there. More great work. We want to take a moment to congratulate two of our colleagues. We'll begin with 7 Action News anchor Carolyn Clifford. She, along ABC journalist Byron Pitts, they were honored with the Journalism Award last night during the annual Sankofa Black Business Gala. It was held at Motor City Casino in downtown Detroit. The yearly event is hosted by the National Business League and is designed to recognize the economic achievements of some of the area's most noted black entrepreneurs, executives, and community leaders. And our Glenda Lewis, she was also honored last night. This was during the Black Women Who Rock Gala. The event was in Warren and hosted by Community Girls Giving. That's a local nonprofit aimed at helping individuals and families in need across Metro Detroit. Glenda served as the event's guest speaker, and she was recognized for tirelessly giving herself to the community by helping others. We want to send a big thank you and a big congratulations to both Glenda and Carolyn on their well-deserved honors. Well, still ahead, one-of-a-kind gifts made by local artists. The Anton Art Center Holiday Market is open. We're going to take you there live in moments, and we'll introduce you to one of their artists. You're watching 7 Action News this morning.
Monday at 6, delayed, canceled, overbooked flights. With holiday travel starting to ramp up, so are some of the headaches. Are you powerless against the airlines? 7 Action News with your Flight Rights. Monday on 7 Action News at 6.
Happy Sunday from suburban Ford of Sterling Heights. Looking for a new car or truck soon? Go to saveonsundays.net and reserve your $500 discount or a free maintenance package to use when you're ready. Saveonsundays.net is the ultimate no-hassle experience.
Wow! What a beauty! This is sweet and fast. My wife's gonna love this car. Lisa's gotta sign these loan papers.
Hey, don't worry. With Vibe, you can sign from anywhere.
Enjoy the ride.
Thanks. Well, at least she let me pick the color.
Quick approvals and fast funding, plus the lowest rates and flexible terms. Everybody's driven by something different. So are we. Vibe Credit Union.
Surprise! A new Buick? For me?
To James from James. That's just what I wanted.
Is this a new Buick?
I Secret Santed myself.
I shouldn't have. I have been very good this year.
I love it. I love it.
This year turned Black Friday into Buick Friday, all month long. GM Employee Program participants with a current eligible GM lease can get this low-mileage lease on this 2019 Encore for $149 a month.
Hello, I'm Dr. Nicholas Frisch of the Michigan Institute for Advanced Surgery. I understand how frustrating it can be to be sidelined by knee or hip pain, and I specialize in fixing those problems. Every situation is unique, so we evaluate each individual patient and develop a solution specific to their needs. Nothing is more satisfying than hearing a patient can now do things that they couldn't do for years. So if hip or knee pain is affecting your quality of life, call the Michigan Institute for Advanced Surgery today.
A Culligan drinking water system uses reverse osmosis to filter harmful contaminants. Get peace of mind for just pennies a glass.
Get started for $25 per month today.
Happy Sunday from suburban Ford of Sterling Heights. Looking for a new car or truck soon? Go to saveonsundays.net and reserve your $500 discount or a free maintenance package to use when you're ready. Saveonsundays.net is the ultimate no-hassle experience.
Well, if you're looking for one-of-a-kind gifts to hand out to your family and friends this holiday season, we've got you covered. The annual holiday market now underway at the Anton Art Center in Mount Clemens. Among this year's featured artists, Chris King, who joins us live now. Chris, we're so excited to see some of your ceramic creations, but first, tell me everything that's there at the holiday market.
Well, the holiday market's a real special time of the year. The Anton Art Center is like a jewel of Mount Clemens, and we have got so many great gifts here, and it's just a real special time for us here.
All right, so show me some of those beautiful ceramic pieces you've created.
So I've got just a few ceramic pieces with here on the table, and I've got vases and bowls, and one of the things that I like to talk about most is bowls, because it often feels, especially when you have a piece of art that's made by an artist, that you can almost feel the hands of the artist as you touch the piece. And so they're very special to me. I love to make bowls. Here's another one that's more of an open-face bowl. And these are all fired 2 times. Everything's handmade, then trimmed. There's 5 steps to doing a piece of ceramic art. I tell my students often that once you've taken a class, you'll never think 35 hours is too much for a vase when you see what really goes into making it. And some of these are fired to as high as 2,600 degrees, too. Like this one's a very interesting piece. It's called a soda fire. And what that is we fire it to 2,600 degrees, but at 2,200, we interject bicarbonate of soda. That same stuff your grandma and grandpa did for their belly aches. We put it right in the kiln, and it turns into a gas and coats the pots. And so you get this beautiful blushing. This is called carbon trapping, and that's where we starve the kiln of oxygen, and where the fire is really looking for molecules of oxygen. And so as some people might not think it looks good to an artist, that's magical. But and here's another one. This is just a simple bud vase. One of my things my daughter told me is her and her friends couldn't find small vases for when they wanted to give a bunch of flowers for a girlfriend. Here at Anton, we have a big selection for you. And one of the things I wanted to say is when you support a place like Anton, you're supporting the artist directly. You're not just going to a big box store where they're just punched out. These are all handmade by the artist, all the items here. And we have the big Meet the Artist. I'll be here from 1 to 3 today, and all the other artisans will be here. And I hope you come on down and take a look.
All right, Chris King,
buy some presents.
Beautiful, beautiful works of art there. I love meeting the artist and hearing the story behind it, because then you can give that story to someone when you give the gift. So thank you for sharing that with us. You can meet Chris with the market at Anton Center in Mount Clemens. Is open today from noon to 4. It will be open through December 22nd. There is that Meet the Artist reception he was just telling us about from 1 to 3 today. Well, it is 8:41. There's a sweet twist on Thanksgiving food. We are very excited. Wait till you see what's in our studio. Oh, yeah, M Street Baking Company. They are here. They have a sweet taste on turkeys and mashed potatoes. We're going to show you what you can order for Thanksgiving. But first, let's check in with Hallie. I don't know, that just smells really good, Hallie. What else could you have?
Oh, my God. I'll take one of everything. It's looking fantastic. The forecast today, mid-30s for highs, and then we're into the 40s as we head into the new week. I'll let you know if it brings rain, snow, or maybe both coming up.
Preparing you for winter. 7 First Alert weather.
Michigan's best contemporary is at Telegraph and 12 Mile. And now at Gorman Southfield, save up to 50% off. That's limited time savings of up to 50% off all contemporary at Gorman Southfield. Telegraph and 12 Mile.
Benjamin Franklin once said, "A small leak will sink a great ship."
Got a leak, don't freak, call them. Got a mess, don't stress, call them.
Don't let a minor leak turn into a major disaster. Call Benjamin Franklin Plumbing. Our licensed pros will explain the problem, give you straightforward pricing, and quality work guaranteed.
You have our word on it.
Our on-time guarantee pays you if we're late.
Go with the flow, the local pros. Call Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
I love that one. I love it.
I love it. It's easy to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love this one, too.
And this month is the perfect time to see why.
Wow. I love it.
That's my next truck. Find your reason to fall in love with a new Chevy and get a great deal all month long.
I love it.
I'm going to go buy a Chevy.
GM employees with a current GM lease can get this Chevy Equinox for $189 a month. Or during the Black Friday sales event, get 20% below MSRP on select 2019 models when you purchase.
No matter how early you're up or how late you're running, when you start your day at Speedway, we've got what you need to have a good morning. We've got it hot. We've got it cold. We've got it sprinkled. We've got it ready. We're here to make your morning a little better. Because when you get off to a better start, you go on to a better day. And now get any size coffee for 99 cents when you buy any breakfast sandwich or donut.
Light up the season, Channel 7 style. Special performances from Mayor Hawthorne, the Detroit Youth Choir, and so many more. Friday at 7, only on Channel 7.
Save on 10 great brands at Gorman's. Take an extra 15% off already reduced sale prices on 10 of the best brands in furniture. Today's style leaders on sale for a very limited time, exclusively at Gorman's.
It's okay to want more. That's why at 7, we're putting more into your morning with more news where you live, more updates on the big stories, more weather, and more traffic every 7 minutes or less. Get more in your morning. 7 Action News this morning, 4:30 to 7.
We are looking live right now at Ford Field. Of course, the Lions taking on the Cowboys. Kickoff at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So good news is your way down to Ford Field looks dry and your way home. But unfortunately, it's going to be cold in between. Temperatures today stay well below average in the mid-30s for highs today. We do get to the 40s in the 7-day forecast. And with the milder temperatures, you probably know it's not going to be snow, but rain we'll be talking about here in the coming days as well. But temperatures right now certainly say it feels like winter. 22 degrees out there right now, a northeast wind at 3 miles per hour. Not a huge impact on our wind chill temperatures today. So our temperatures in the 30s and our wind chills as well. But it's 18 to start the day in Novi, Plymouth, 19, 18 in Redford, and 25 degrees at Southfield. So we're still seeing some of those teens. Brighton, Wixom, you're at 16 degrees, 20 degrees in Romeo right now. Lapeer popping up quickly. You were 13 just a couple hours ago, now 21 degrees. Advancing clouds as we go through the day today, seeing a little bit of that right now and more to come as we head through the afternoon hours. The chance for snow, it's the leading edge of a cold front, stays back to our north and west. So it stays up to the north, back to our Traverse City. Grand Rapids likely to see some of that, but we are just looking at the cloud cover as we go through the day today. But squeezing in some morning sunshine, which is always nice. Temperatures in the mid-30s, even as early as noon into the afternoon hours. There's a cold front we'll be watching. This will actually slide through during the day tomorrow. So as it slides through, out ahead of it, we may see some drizzle, some freezing drizzle, so a little bit of a mix in a couple of spots. So here's our hour-by-hour forecast. It's the cloud cover for the afternoon. Stopped it here at 4:30. Not to say there won't be a pocket or two of drizzle within the cloud cover today, but it's lacking a lot of the moisture that we need with the cold front coming through. So tonight, after 10 or 11 o'clock, we start to spot some of those areas with drizzle or freezing drizzle. And of course, if it's freezing drizzle, something we'll have to watch on untreated surfaces. It does look like it's going to come through in pockets, so it's not real widespread, so to speak, through the morning, but the timing is rush hour. So we're going to watch that as temperatures warm a bit above freezing, changing over to, again, areas of drizzle tomorrow. Nothing real substantial, just more of a problem to watch because in a couple of spots it may be a bit slick. And then temperatures on Tuesday, it looks like more of the same, going back and forth between maybe the onset of some snow, changing over to a mix. 37 degrees the high today. We're down to 29. The clouds helping us out tonight, so we're really not going to be as cold as we have been in past mornings. 39 for the high, so close to 40 tomorrow. Upper 30s on Tuesday. Tuesday may be a little bit messy or something we'll have to watch, but as temperatures warm through the week, by the time we hit the mid-40s, 45 on Thursday, it's going to be rain we'll be watching as we wrap up the week.
All right, Holly, thank you so much. We are setting aside the pumpkin pie for some Thanksgiving-themed cupcakes. M Street Baking Company from Howell is here with some really impressive treats. I mean, I'm impressed by you. I don't think anyone would be able to think I was pulling this off as my own. So we'll give you all the credit. Joining us now, owner Emily Mazaris and cake decorator Vivian Hoodery. She's made some of these beautiful creations here with glitter, lots of different options for different things to impress your friends and family. But I always say, you know, put it in your own container. Yeah. This I couldn't pass off. Tell me what you brought here.
Okay, so we brought everything that you're going to need for your Thanksgiving treats. We've got pumpkin cheesecake, mini personal pies, which is really cool because everyone gets their own flavor then. Not
everyone wants a piece of everything anyway.
Yeah, right? And it's cute. They're little chocolate-covered Oreos that are hand-painted in our store.
Hallie, did you see those? Hallie and I were talking about Oreos yesterday.
We got pumpkin rolled cheddar garlic biscuits, dinner rolls with whipped cinnamon butter, our Thanksgiving cupcakes.
Oh, wait, let's go back to these dinner rolls because we have those with the whipped cinnamon butter, and then up here
is cheddar garlic biscuits.
Those sound familiar.
Yep.
maybe from a famous place that you love, but I bet these are significantly better. All right, I just wanted to make an excuse to get a bite of this.
No problem. Okay, so our cupcakes are most popular of the season. Chocolate chip cookie cake. Those are our variety cupcakes that we have in store every day in our grab-and-go cooler.
So cute.
This is sugar cookie pie.
Look at that. That is so cute.
And then our dessert shooters. We have edible cookie dough, carrot cake, and banana pudding.
This is fancy. I can get in on some of that. And you're going to decorate. You're going to teach us a thing or two if we want to attempt this at home, right?
Yeah, so I'm going to decorate our Thanksgiving pack. So I'm going to start with the sweet potatoes. So you're just going to...
And what exactly is this?
This is just a chocolate cupcake, and then we put our buttercream frosting in the inside so you get some when you bite in. And then this is just buttercream frosting on top. You're going to top it with some mini marshmallows.
So cute.
And then sprinkle some brown sugar on there.
Can I ask you about the glitter on a lot of this stuff? Because I think that's what really makes this look fancy.
Yeah, we put edible glitter on pretty much everything.
I understand why. Oh, this is amazing. The carrot cake? All right, so my producer, Kevin, is asking about this. He specifically wants to know more about this, the cookie that is the pumpkin pie.
Yes, so it's sugar cookie that we decorated to look like a pumpkin pie because not everybody likes pie. So we tried to think outside the box this year and bring a lot of different items for you.
That is so fun. All right, so give me some more tips on how to do this.
All right, so then next I'm going to do our classic everyday swirl. And this one is the one we put the gobble gobble disc on.
You make it look so easy. It is not that easy in my own kitchen. Oh, what a great idea.
So then we got one that says gobble gobble, and then my personal favorite is the mashed potato one because I don't like mashed potatoes, but I like the cupcake mashed potatoes.
Improvise. I love it.
So you're just going to frost some, and then you're going to take your spatula and kind of move it around to look more like mashed potatoes.
You want to be the real MVP at your kid's school and bring these in. What a great idea. Oh,
so you can just message us on Facebook to order, or you can call our store right now and we can take your order. And then you can pick up in-store in Howell, or we're doing a pop-up pickup in Royal Oak.
That's so fun. So when's that happening?
So that'll be the day before Thanksgiving. And so you'll just order, and then you just pay at pickup in Royal Oak.
What are you seeing with the trends lately? Because we did not always have all of these fancy desserts, right?
Yeah, we travel a lot, and we try to just make food that we would like to eat. And our whole bakery is full of food that we would like to eat, and it's exciting to see other people eat our favorite things.
Oh my goodness, right here on the screen, that's the location in Howell, open from 8 to 8 every day. And then again, that pop-up will be on Main Street the day before Thanksgiving. So you're seeing just a lot of people ordering a little something for everyone.
Yeah, definitely the dinner rolls and the butter and the cupcakes and the dessert shooters. You could do like a mix of the flavors, so that's super popular too.
Because it's so stressful just making the dinner to begin with.
Right, so we're here to help you with the dessert.
All right, they're wrapping me. I could do this all day. Thank you so much. You are so talented. Really fantastic business. We'll put all of that on WXYZ.com.
Thanks so much.
Thank you again. Oh, wait, hold on. You brought us something.
I did.
You brought.
We do a lot of corporate gifting for the holidays. So
WXYZ cupcakes, and they have glitter. It's a dream. There you go. All right, thank you so much again. I'm going to be eating one of those in the break. We'll be right back.
Meijer's got everything you need for the perfect Thanksgiving. And Meijer frozen turkey's only 33 cents a pound, which means there's sure to be plenty for everyone.
This holiday season, make the most of your road home. Hurry in to receive a credit of up to $4,500 on select models now through December 2nd.
WeatherTech floor liners for mom and dad. Oh, their pet feeding system for Scruffy. Oh, and cup phone for Aunt Barb to secure her phone in her car. Hey, how did it go?
Shopping is so tough. When are you going to start yours?
I'm all done.
Make your holiday shopping easy at WeatherTech.com.
Can I borrow that?
Save $1, $2, $3, $4, $500. It's not rocket science, folks. If you want powerful cashback rebates on the best furniture, go to Gardner White. Sunday and Monday, you get an extra $100 back for every $500 you spend, with no tax on everything. At Gardner White, there's no limit to how much you save. You can get up to $1,000 cash back, tax-free. Add it up. It's not rocket science. It's simple math. Sunday and Monday. The proof is in the tax-free prices. Only at Gardner White. Your sleepless nights are over. Get a Black Friday mattress deal with free same-day delivery right now at Gardner White. This quality Serta Perfect Sleeper was built to sell for $10.99. Now the Queen set $488 with a free box spring. Super size free. A Simmons King mattress just $2.99. Don't pay double at other stores. It's $2.99. This Sealy Queen now only $1.99. You save $400. Get a Serta King Steel for just $91. The lowest prices on the best brands. Sunday and Monday. Only at Gardner White.
Meijer's got everything you need for the perfect Thanksgiving. And Meijer frozen turkey's only 33 cents a pound, which means there's sure to be plenty for everyone.
And it's certainly going to be a cold one. Temperatures in the mid-30s today. Could get a little bit of a mix. Drizzle, freezing drizzle tomorrow. More of the same on Tuesday in spots. Temperatures near 40 and then mid-40s. We're talking with rain chances on Thursday. So we're seeing a little shift into some milder weather by mid and late week.
All right. Thanks so much, Hallie.
Those are amazing.
Street Baking Company in Howell. How thoughtful and lovely these cupcakes. They're going to get a close-up. Have a great weekend, you guys. It's Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow at 4:30. The news is always on, of course, WXYZ.com.